Good morning, I'm David Beck.
And I'm Chris Daly, and this is a Joint Stewardship and Operations Temple Talk for June 2nd, 2019. June 1st kicks off the Atlantic hurricane season, and I hope all of y'all are getting your hurricane plans ready. Last year, the Operations Support Ministry team presented the congregation with a proposal to add hurricane shutters and screens to protect these valuable stained glass windows. Thanks to some very generous gifts and volunteer sweat labor, as you can see, our chapel windows are ready for hurricane season.
Now that the windows are ready for hurricane season, operational support and stewardship have teamed up to tackle a real overhead challenge. Back over 30 years ago, the LCC congregation made a $1.5 million commitment to build the wonderful church facilities that we now enjoy, and which play such a vital part of our missions to worship, to grow, and to share, and our many ministries.
But after 30 years in the hot Florida sun, all of the flat roofs at the church have exceeded their usable lifespan. These include those for the sanctuary, narthex, new youth center, and the fellowship hall. It's now time to start that replacement process. David, how do we get that started?
Great question, Chris. And fortunately, the process has already begun. The operations group has been aware of this evolving situation for several years and recently solicited bids from 4 reputable commercial roofing firms. We're still evaluating each of these proposals, but for all of the roofs, the church buildings that you mentioned, we estimate the total cost will be $175,000. The stewardship ministry team has been tasked with developing a Raise for the Roofs capital campaign to fund this project. As was the case with the storm shutters last year, we've received some very generous early gifts from a few members and already have in hand $80,000. as well as commitments to provide matching gifts for the next $40,000 of contributions.
Matching $40,000 gift is really important. What that means is the next $40,000 worth of gifts from the congregation will actually result in $80,000 in additional funding for the project. And another $15,000 of gifts beyond that, or $55,000 in total, will bring us to our total funding goal of $175,000. Our intention is to have all the funding in place by early August of this year so the contractor can get started.
So what we are seeking in this LCC's 55th year is $55,000 from the congregation to complete funding for this vital roof replacement project. We invite everyone to prayerfully consider making a special gift to this campaign over and above your pledged or budgeted regular offerings to help us reach our goal.
Included in your bulletin today is a letter from our congregation president, Marvin Gaye, that provides further information on the Raise for the Roofs capital campaign. Operational support members will also be available today in the narthex after the service to address any questions you might have. We hope everyone who can will participate in this campaign to maintain and protect God's house in the manner that it deserves. Thank you very much.
Thank you.